Hello, thank you for joining me. I am using my energy cards today to give us all a 2-day reading, which I hope will help you, guide you, resonate with you in some way. Today is Thursday, the 12th of January, but if it's not, if you're reading this and it's watching this and it's a different day, just take it that the message is there for you as well, and I hope that it helps you in some way. Okay. Right, what have we got? As you know, Mars has gone direct today. It's been in retrograde since October. So, yeah, it's been a few months. Think about where you were, what you were doing back in October. Has lots of things changed? Have you slowed down? Is your communication getting a little bit better? Because it's been a bit of a confusing time for many of us. Okay. Right, that's one card, that's two cards. Now, funny story, I just started doing this filming and realised I hadn't pressed record. And so I put the cards that I got back in the pack and pressed record and started this one. But the last time I actually got one of the archangels, and I said I was really surprised. I was expecting to see, I wasn't surprised that they came out, because I really felt like with these energy packs, this energy cards, that angels wanted to give a message, and they obviously do, because look, one of them did come out again. So okay, so I'm going to go with that. And then we've got a woman holding a coin. So I'm going to go with the angel first. We've got Archangel Metatron, which is he's ruling over the 6th chakra, okay, which is your third eye chakra, some people call that. And the white light in this card is quite beautiful, actually. If ever you do meditations and you're kind of imagining white light, if I do, I always kind of think about this card and how sort of that energy going into your third eye, it must be quite it's an illuminating experience. Now, this particular archangel, one of their jobs was a scribe, to write down everything that happens, so that, you know, when you pass over, you kind of get like a bit of a playback of your life and you see it from a different point of view. I feel, I've put the other card down because I just feel I wanted to say that, really. I feel that that's what we've had the opportunity to do over these last few months. Take a step back, look at our lives from a different point of view. So that could be either actually starting to understand how other people see us, or wondering if our right way is the right way. A little bit of soul searching. Sometimes it can be quite hard to accept that maybe our way wasn't the best way. Maybe the way we did things previously wasn't in our best interest or other people's best interest. You know, that's quite difficult. Personally, for me, over the last few months, I've been stressing because my son's got his GCSEs coming up this year, and overcompensating, I think. And I had to take a bit of a step back and look at, because we were kind of at loggerheads, and I had to take responsibility for some of that, because I didn't want him to make the same mistakes I did and not put in enough time and revision. So I was kind of punishing him for my own mistakes. And that's a really hard thing to look up and sort of explain. And obviously I did explain it to my son, and he was very understanding, which was lovely. And we've reached a happy compromise now. But it's very easy to go down, you know, punish other people for mistakes that you've done or things that have happened in the past. So it might be that we've really had to learn this lesson, because we don't want to make those mistakes again, and we want to go forward with a sort of clearer mind and a more open heart. And, you know, so however that kind of resonates with you, know that this is a time for you, for us all, to have done that. And hopefully over these last few months, while Mars has been in retrograde, it's given us that slowness to actually look within and see where we could perhaps tweak our behaviour or attitudes, or get rid of things that no longer serve us. You know, it's no good me walking around with a chip on my shoulder about what I did at 16, because I'm 49 this year, so get over it. And so, you know, that was very much the message I felt over this retrograde period. So I'd be very interested to hear what your experience and maybe what you've learned about yourself. Can be quite harsh though, can't it? Can't being sort of understanding that you're not perfect, but not being too hard and judgmental on yourself is a very fine balance. But I do feel this white light, this lovely healing light, is saying it'll do you good in the long run to do that. Now we mixed with the woman holding a coin. So, yeah, this lady looks very, I always feel this lady's a little bit offhand looking, not very friendly, holding on to what she has got. But I'm getting the message about barriers, and I feel the first card was very much telling us what, you know, we've learned that perhaps wasn't so great about ourselves that we could improve on. I feel that this lady is coming in to say, well, don't forget you've got an awful lot of worth too. And we talked about self-worth in the video yesterday when the 9 and 10 of materials came up. So if you didn't see that, go back and have a little look. I feel that this is, you know, coming across because it's reminding us that we have still got a lot of value in ourselves and to be very proud of who we are. So I kind of feel that that's a very difficult balance to strike when you have done a lot of soul searching maybe over these last few months and had to maybe find some very difficult truths and perhaps change the way that you are. You could then spiral out of control and sort of lose a bit of self-esteem and a little bit of self-worth if you've been really harsh on yourself. I feel this person's coming in to remind us that that was just an exercise that we've had to go through to make us more whole, make us the person that we really want to be. And I feel that there's value in what we've done, that inner work, that sort of slow soul searching work that's happened over the last few months that's been quite difficult, is going to add value to our lives in one way or another. But this lady, I feel, is saying, well, this is not for you to give out to other people. This is for you, for yourself. This one was for you. This work that you've done was very much for your own benefit. And other people have probably benefited as well. As I say, for instance, in my situation, my son's not now getting me shouting at him every day. So that's got to be of a benefit. But in your own life, it might be that you realise that I don't know, there might be a business opportunity that somebody's asked you to do, or there might be, a partnership in other ways, or realising, you know what, I will go for that job, or I don't want to live in this property anymore, but if I moved, I would have a better quality of life. Something internal has happened, and I feel like this is telling us that actually there's real value externally in the work that we've done, and to realise that you've got a lot of options. Because I do feel, because this woman's looks quite affluent and she's holding money, it kind of gives me that idea that she's got a lot of options. She's got a lot of opportunities to invest, time, money, whatever. So I feel like that's the gift. If we feel like we've been given a gift after any kind of retrograde, we feel like a little pat on the back and a reward. I feel like this is the understanding and the opening up of what we've got to give ourselves, which I think I touched a little on yesterday, but also the value around us that we've got, and that we can work with. So I hope that helped, and I hope that resonated with you. I love it if people leave comments just to explain if that did actually make a little bit of sense to them. And please do like and subscribe my channel, or share this video to anyone that you think might need to hear that right now, that you know has been through a lot and perhaps needs a little pick-me-up, just to say, you know what, it was worth it. Don't stress. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow on Friday. I do spirit animal cards reading on Friday, so I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.